as you can see, the blind structure is 2-2 and 5-5. It's kind of dumb of OnGame, I guess, to do that. It's the same thing for PLO. In 5-card ride kind of messes up the gameplay in a good way because heads up, it gives you more edge as you get like 2-1 on a steal if you open from the button, which means that he needs to fold 33% of hands, and 33% of hands is just queen high and complete garbage. So it makes it immediately profitable, and people don't adjust to the fact that you can profitably open 100% on the button. Same thing on the small blind versus big blind in six-handed games. It's kind of similar to PLO, wherein that you need to check some hands to check continue in GTO play, but no one is anywhere near game theory optimal play. So you can just take whatever you think exploits the people the best and readjust once they realize what you're doing. We'll start right away. So as with my game plan, I'm going to open 100% on the button heads up in the 2-2 game. There wasn't much running, so I was playing. Eights is a fold there. You open a little looser because of the 5-5 blind structure. There's more money to be stolen. I haven't calculated if eights should be an open or not. In a 2-5 or in a 2-4 blind structure, queen 10, 8, 8, 6 would be a fold, but like kind of a close one there. In a 5-5 blind structure, it's probably even closer. I don't think you're passing up on much money by folding there. We can see our friend here drew 2, so it's going to be useful to know what he drew 2 with. As far as I can note, he min-opened the first hand, but he passed up on a c-bet with a missed flush draw earlier. It's fairly close. I don't know how much he opens heads up in a 2-2 blind structure. I doubt he opens 100% like he should. I should probably just call eights to look him up and get an idea of his range because it's so early in the match. Flush draw plus gutter here is going to be a standard 3-bet, especially he min opens his small blind, so he should be on a fairly wide range of like around 60% to 65%. It should be even more because of the 5-5 blind structure. You're getting a cheaper steal. A note on the sizing, I 3-bet fairly big. I'm supposed to make his middle range indifferent to calling or folding, so I should take a sizing that makes a pair of eights, I guess, or like a pair of, yeah, right around a pair of eights indifferent to calling or folding if I'm against a reg. It's also fine to, if you think he's going to call one pair and then fold to a c-bet and improve, to just juice up the pot so you're stealing more money out of him. As it is, I 3-bet on the big side, and I usually just in pot limit game and no limit game c-bet on the big side. In no limit game, overbetting is actually a good tool, which no limit games don't run enough. You might see I min open on table 1 and I drew 3. This is just he's not aware of what I'm doing, I would guess. So it kind of gives me the option to bluff post flop. Whereas if I just drew 5 like I should with 10 high, I can't really bluff. So I guess it kind of keeps my range legitimate. And then if he calls my 10 high bluff with a pair, then I'm just going to readjust. But since it's the first hand, I mean, he hasn't seen me and he doesn't know my frequencies yet. So it's just kind of better to draw 3 and give yourself the option to bluff. In general, in pot limit 5-card draw, you're kind of polarized when you 3-bet, so you should c-bet on the big sizing. Even just potting your whole range should be fine. 45 is a bit smaller, I guess. You're kind of polarized to hands that you're betting for value and missed draws, so you might as well just bet big and have him make mistakes for bigger bets, which is the better way to play when you're polarized.